Hello, Gemini. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading focused on Friday, or starting Friday, May 21st, all the way through Sunday, May 23rd. So, taking a look at your weekend vibes here, Gemini, what you ultimately need to know in the upcoming few days, what to look out for, and what to be aware of. General reading as always. So let's get right into this. I'm going to be using both of my self-created decks, Voices Volume 1 and 2, focused on the Divine Masculine and the Feminine. So let's go ahead and begin with a message from the Masculine and what's going on in this connection and what it is that you need to be aware of heading into the weekend. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini, starting with the masculine. All right, so where is the masculine at in their thoughts, how they're thinking and feeling right now? How'd I get so lucky to be blessed with a love like yours? So they're feeling very lucky, Divine Feminine, that you have connected in this lifetime, feeling very blessed that you are a part of this masculine's life. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a card for the feminine. Let's take a look at that. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focused on Gemini and the Divine Feminine. I'm guided to this card. There's nothing like the very first kiss you share with the one you love. So there's something about that very first time that the both of you shared a kiss. Okay, something about those intimate moments. Something about perhaps just the overall chemistry that you do have together. Blessed, lucky, something about that first kiss that's coming through here. All right, Gemini, so I wanted to go ahead and grab a couple of cards as well from 3 decks that I chose for this batch of readings. So I'm going to start with that. Let's go ahead and get a couple of cards from this deck by Sister Moon Tarot. This is the Sensual Sweet Angelic Whispers deck. So we'll go ahead and grab 2 from each deck, and then we'll clarify everything with tarot. Weekend vibes, Gemini. What do you need to be made aware of? So far, it looks pretty good. You're feeling very lucky, perhaps, especially if you are the masculine here, that you have connected with a Divine Feminine that you love so dearly. And Divine Feminine, you are focused on the first time that you and your masculine kissed. I get lost in your eyes. They are the most beautiful I've ever seen. And this kind of reminds me of, when 2 people are about to share a kiss, you can't help but look into each other's eyes initially. So there's something about the connection here, Gemini, that's coming through, and it's very special, actually. Look at this. I could never forget you. No matter what happens on this journey that you two are either currently on or were on, it really depends on if you're with this person and everything's going well, or you guys are at a distance from one another and reminiscing about the times that you have shared, certainly those intimate moments, looking into each other's eyes, kisses, okay? Something that you won't ever forget. So let's go ahead and add to that. I'm going to pull from this deck by All Things Intuitive, Messages of Love Oracle cards. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. Weekend vibes for Gemini. What do we need to know here? This card, for some reason, it keeps popping up in my readings lately. Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. So either this pertains to you, Gemini, or both of you. Some sort of spiritual lesson that was tied into this experience between the 2 of you. And then we have balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. So you both have to be equally as invested. That could have been a part of the challenge. And maybe this is something that you can both work through this weekend. That is for those of you who are together and working on the partnership. For those of you who are in separation, this could have ultimately have been a contributing factor as to why you guys went your separate ways, because one person was giving too much, the other person wasn't giving enough. So that created an imbalance in the partnership, and therefore that again might have contributed to why you guys broke up. So let's add a couple more cards here. I'm going to pull from the Angels of Romance Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. And then we'll go ahead and grab some tarot messages. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. We have broken, okay, damaged heart, trust has been lost. And ultimately, not only do we have an imbalance that's coming through here, but maybe you ended up getting your heart broken over this connection. You know, so it could have certainly been very good at one point in time. The chemistry looks pretty amazing. And I feel, despite the distance, that that chemistry is still there. But, you know, if things are broken, if you're needing this time, Gemini, to heal a broken heart, to be able to restore balance, that might have something to do with what it is that you're working on right now through these spiritual lessons. And maybe that's why you're letting this person know that no matter what, you're never going to forget them. Okay? Let's go ahead and grab another message. So maybe this weekend you need to just focus on healing. Healing and finding balance in your life. Not just in your love life, but every aspect of it. You and this person could have also connected in a past life. And I'm feeling for some of you, if you relate to this, maybe the very first time that you guys had even seen each other, there was that instant chemistry and connection, almost as if you guys had known each other before. And for some of you, you have. You have been together in past lifetimes. Maybe that's why you just weren't meant to forget this connection, this person. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some tarot. So I'm going to pull from my Tabby Tarot Teacher. And if you're new to my channel, if you haven't heard me talk about this deck, that's actually my Tabby right there. We lost her in February of this year. Sadly, she ended up getting very sick. So this particular deck is dedicated to her memory, and so we really wanted to donate a portion of the proceeds from the sale of this deck. So if that's something that you would like to support, we would absolutely love that. My family and I would be very much appreciative. So all of that information to my deck shop link is down below, as well as all of these other creators here, Gemini. So let's go ahead and see what else you need to know here at this time for this weekend. So you have this really amazing connection with someone, but there's a separation here. There's this out of balance energy too. The need to heal that broken heart. And then we've got this Five of Pentacles coming through here. For some of you, maybe your person could have been or is an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So someone was left out in the cold here. This does indicate the breakup between you and this person. However, you do have the Wheel of Fortune coming up, Gemini. So I have a feeling here things can still turn around. You know, there could have been certain cycles in this partnership that just were meant to phase out. It just was not meant to last the way things were going. But this is giving you perhaps another chance to get it right. For some of you, your person could be an Aquarian, a Scorpio, a Leo, or a Taurus also. And then we've got your own air energy right here, Gemini. So if you're stressing out about this, if, for example, you know, you've just haven't been getting the best sleep or unable to get any sleep at all because you're still tapped into this energy of what happened between you and this person, and it doesn't make you happy that you're not with them. I'm just picking that up. It actually breaks your heart because, especially for the masculine, they see the feminine as such a blessing. And my divine feminines, there's something about being with your masculine that just is irreplaceable. So with that Three of Pentacles, so we've got more earth coming through here. It would be quite beneficial to work together. That's what's going to help restore balance here, because one person cannot give more than the other. You both have to be just as equally invested. And with that Wheel of Fortune, there's good luck here, Gemini. This person I feel that you're thinking about for this reading, they are a part of your destiny. They are a part of your future. And no matter what, they will forever be a part of your heart. So my advice for this weekend, if you relate to this reading, is to focus on your healing and to be able to restore balance in your own life, because it starts with you. It starts with both of you. Perhaps this is something that you both need to do separately in order to find your way back, and the Wheel of Fortune will be helping you to be able to manifest that. Okay, so lastly, let's go ahead and grab one final message specifically for you. If I can find that deck, here it is. So this is by Angelic Revelation 144. Beautiful deck. It's called the Sacred Self-Love Oracle. So when it comes to how you see yourself, Gemini, the need for self-love and empowering yourself, what's the advice here from Spirit and your angels? What is the advice for you in the next few days? For Gemini, please. Well, a couple of cards. Okay, what do we have? True happiness is when we fulfill our soul purpose, love ourselves, and share our love with others. Absolutely. And this includes your family, your friends, or even associates that you have at work that feel like family, those who have your back, people that ultimately make you happy. And that includes this person that you are thinking about for this reading. And this card says, if you don't value yourself, respect yourself, and love yourself, how can you expect anyone else to love you? And how can you love another? Absolutely. And this reminds me so much of the Ace of Cups, because it starts with you. You need to be able to fill that cup of love for yourself in order to experience that love beyond yourself. All right, so that's a part of the advice and perhaps work that you need to do this weekend, Gemini. All right, so it could be very productive for you depending on how you are able to tap into these energies. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. And that's it for now, guys. Have a great weekend. See you in the next video.